Hello everyone and welcome back to the #1 rideshare YouTube channel in the world. This is the Rideshare Hub. And today we are talking about the Uber and Lyft and gig working strike that is going on worldwide from November 23rd through November 26th. And we're also talking about a lot of other topics. So today you are here with myself, Dylan, and my amazing co-host, Isabella, your guys' favorite host on the channel. And sorry that I'm also hosting today because I know you guys like Isabella more, but you have to put up with me today because I'm controlling this live stream. So please make sure to thumbs up the video. Let's try to get to 100 likes, okay? And just be interactive. Grab some popcorn, sit back, relax. So I'm here in California, and Isabella, where are you at? Where are you at right now? Florida?
Yeah.
Isabella's in a new country every time we stream. Well, I think you're in Florida last time, but you were in Canada before, right?
Yeah.
Oh, how was the hurricane?
Oh yeah, it wasn't that bad over here, but I think in other areas it was pretty bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, guys.
Can you share your screen real quick?
Oh yeah. Yeah, let me do that. But yeah, guys, so we are discussing a lot of topics, and we will be covering a lot. So make sure you get engaged with. Do you got access to that? The screen?
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. So before we get started, my friends, we have a sponsor, Fundrise. Fundrise is a investing platform which actually allows you to invest in real estate without having a ton of money. You can get started with as little as $10. And investing in real estate has been one of the best ways to earn more income, grow your wealth, and throughout history, real estate investing has grown tremendously. So, real estate, has gone up quite a bit. So with our new partnership, my friends, you as an Uber Lyft driver and a watcher of our channel can get a free account. So when you use our link below to sign up for Fundrise, you can get started completely for free. Simple, low cost, more powerful than ever. And when you put in $10, they're actually going to give you a $10 bonus. But you don't even need to do that. You can just get started for free and learn about this. I mean, look at the annual returns here. Over public stocks, public RET, you don't have to worry about stocks going up and down and, like crazy. You can just invest in real estate to get good returns over, long term. So, yeah, check out Fundrise. Sign up with our link so you can start getting wealthy. I mean, isn't that what the Rideshare Hub's all about? Learning how to make more money?
Yeah. Yeah, we have tons of tips and tricks on like how to make more, how to grow your income and wealth.
Yeah, so I think, Fundrise is just a great way to just earn more income and just become a better, more diversified portfolio. So with that being said, let's get started with the first topic, which is the title of the video. There is an Uber and Lyft strike taking place, and the Rideshare Professor, he is kind of leading he is leading this charge, and it's for gig workers from November 23rd through 26th, and he's calling for more pay and better safety for drivers and riders. And he asked myself and a bunch of other YouTubers to make a video about this. So we wanted to get his voice out there and actually, come together as a community to do this. So let's watch this video together.
And that is why are you running the channel? You obviously, as a driver or food delivery driver, okay. And benefits 95% of the people doing the work striking, standing up, right? Why are we doing this? To benefit you 5%, that you can go out there and still capitalize on the day? No, you're not part of my channel if your attitude is, oh, F the companies, F the drivers, let them go and work on those days. I'm going to go and make money, right? Doesn't show true character. Work together, it's going to hurt them big times, in the millions, right? In the billions, that's correct.
So guys, right here in the description, I'm gonna go to his channel, the Rideshare Professor, and go watch his video, and let's come together, right? What do you think about this, Izzy?
Yeah. So I don't understand. Where is?
So this is basically if you're a gig worker, you can join in on this if you drive for Uber, Lyft, Uber Eats, DoorDash, Amazon Flex, Grubhub, Shipt, Postmates, and Instacart. And he's actually going to be sending out press releases, press release flyers, and trying to actually get this to the mainstream media so that way, I don't know if you remembered, but we did a video on this pretty recently where Uber actually raised the commission rate in Kenya after a driver protest. Do you remember that?
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, let me try to pull this up really quick, if I can. Let's see here. Is this on the screen? Yeah. So as you can see here, Uber Kenya agreed to drop commission rate after drivers protested in Nairobi. So Uber Kenya dropped its commission rate. Yeah. They accused government of failing to implement a commission cap of 18% on fares. So actually, my friends, like, there is proof that protests do work, and at least it can get the voice out there. There's a GoFundMe link too, just to help with press releases and stuff. But yeah, I think at least it's a good way to get the driver voice out there for better pay and better safety, because we've also talked about safety here on the channel a lot, and it's a really big issue. And remember we talked about the live streaming thing too, like with videos, like how that might be a problem.
Yeah.
So we wanted to just make this video, make this shout out to Rideshare Professor and to all of you guys. If you want to join this, you totally can. So, yeah. So anyways, you can join it if you'd like, November 23rd through November 26th. Okay, so we are going to move on to the next topic, which is, bum-ba-da-bum, what is the Uber CEO's net worth? And I wanted to make this video because I thought the Uber CEO, Dara Khosrowshahi, like, I feel like he's too rich to be the CEO of Uber.
Yeah. Honestly, like, I don't know. There's so many Uber drivers who, I mean, we already know, like, if you are an Uber driver, you already know how much you're getting paid, which, like, isn't enough. And we've also covered it in, like, a million videos on the channel. But, like, he has so much money. Like, he gets such a huge profit from, like, you know, like, being the CEO of the company. Don't you think he should share, like, a little bit with all the people who are literally the reason why Uber is, like, up and running?
Yeah, and you know, it was the worst, like, slap in the face when during the lockdown and everything, and they were like, Uber was basically, you know, people weren't taking rides, and so a lot of drivers all of a sudden were like hardly making any money, and the Uber CEO like forwent like $500,000 of his salary or something like that. But he makes like $1 million a year. Yeah, he basically, what happened was he donated like half of his salary, which was, you know, $500,000. I don't remember the exact numbers. But then on top of that, he got stock bonus that year of like $5 million. So he really like, he basically donated hardly anything. And it was like this whole, oh, the Uber CEO is so like loving towards drivers, like he's donating half his salary, when in reality, like his bonus was like millions that year. So do you want to read this?
Yeah, so let me get my glasses out quick.
No worries.
Actually,
Too much for you?
kind of giving me a headache.
Okay.
Anyways,
Do you want me to read it?
Estimated, what?
Would you prefer if I read it?
Oh, I don't care.
Okay.
I can read it. Okay, the estimated net worth of Dara, his last name, is at least $106 million as of June 1st, 2022. He owns over 2,246 units of Uber Technologies stock worth over $7 million. And over the last 17 years, he sold Uber stock worth over $55 million.
Yeah,
and
guys.
He made $42 million as the CEO of Uber.
He makes $42 million. So I think that means he made, right? I don't think he makes that every year. But
no, I don't think so.
But he sold, like, guys, the boss of the company is selling his stock. Isn't that a freaking bad sign? That this dude, he's like, you should be so prideful of your company and hold on to your stock. Why would you be selling your own stock? So $55 million worth of stock. Like,
yeah.
I don't know. Because, like, you think of somebody like Elon Musk. Like, I know he's sold some stock, but, like, he actually believes in Tesla. So he holds the majority of his stock. And the only time he's sold stock is to, like, pay for his... I think one time he had to sell stock because there was some vesting period. And then another time he just sold to, you know, pay for his house or whatever. But, like, I mean, obviously he's on a whole nother level. Elon's worth like billions. But, like, this dude's like half of his net worth is coming from just selling Uber stock. So anyways, I wanted to make that quick video. But I just feel like when you have somebody like him and then he's basically relying on drivers, like, was there an article like Uber and Lyft drivers make $606.20 an hour, like, after expenses and after, like, you know, you have to take into account of, like, benefits and overtime pay and all that. So it's like you got this dude who's just reliant on drivers. So, okay.
How do people live off that in California?
They gotta drive like 80 hours a week.
That's crazy. Already, like, rent is like...
Or they're in debt. They're in debt.
Even if you share a bedroom with someone...
Even
if you share a bedroom with someone, rent can still be like $800 a month.
Yeah. A lot of drivers, I mean, what happens basically is, like, the expenses, you don't really pay for it until way later because, you know, your car, you might be, like, costing money in car wear and tear, but you might not need to fix your car until a year later.
Yeah.
And then at that point, well, then you just drive to pay that off. So it's like constantly cycle of, like, running down your car to pay for. But anyways. Okay. Should we look at the comments?
Yeah.
Alrighty.
Let me see.
Guys, please leave a thumbs up. Please leave a big, big, big thumbs up. Sheila says 80 hours a week and no overtime pay. Yeah, that is crazy.
Yeah.
Paul Simon says, I thought Uber wasn't making any money. Well, they do that. They do that so that they don't have to pay taxes. They like they claim no profits so they don't have to pay as much tax. My daily earnings $400 plus. Michael Jackson says he makes over $400 a day.
Oh, that's really good.
It is easier to
Like expenses.
Yeah, probably. But yeah, make sure you calculate how much you're spending on car wear and tear. It's easier to take $10 a day for wear and tear. Okay. So, anyways, let's move on. Here is how to make $100,000 a year on Fiverr. So, if you guys know what Fiverr is, do you want to explain what Fiverr is, Izzy?
Yeah, so it's basically where you can go to have like online services done.
Yeah.
Or like do online services, like if you're good at like video editing or I don't know, things that aren't like physical, like you can go on Fiverr and find someone who's able to do that and they'll have their prices. Or, you know, you can like set up your own profile on there and offer your own services. I think it's called Fiverr because a lot of times like the starting price be like $5.
Yeah. So if you know, you can charge more for more like lucrative businesses, like Izzy was saying, like video editing. Like right now, a really, really good way to make money on Fiverr. This is a secret for any of you guys, and Izzy can talk about this, is through making short form video content. If you can figure out a way, and I'll just go to our channel because we've made a lot of these videos, guys. These right now are super popular. If you can take a video like this, and I'll just play it real quick. If you can make a video like this, go on Fiverr and sell this service, because what a lot of people are doing right now is they'll film an hour-long podcast and then they want it chopped up into a bunch of short-form videos like this, and then they post them on TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, all that. But they don't have the time to go through and make them all. So this is what they look like.
Have you ever taken an Uber before?
Yes.
Okay. Do you like Uber or do you dislike Uber?
I like Uber. I Ubered here.
Oh, you took an Uber here?
Yeah.
How this video, do you want to just walk them through like how to do the captions?
Yeah, so there's actually an app called Captions, and it will just, what is it? It'll transcribe the whole video for you.
Yeah, from voice to text. So this is literally a tutorial, guys, on how to, this is a really, like, anybody can learn how to do this. And if you want to, yeah, sorry, what?
What?
Go ahead.
Oh, I just said it's super easy.
Yeah. So you take a video and just plug it into this app, right? And then it'll kind of spit out a video like this. And you kind of got to like edit a little of the text a little bit, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And then you have to cut it up a little bit?
Yeah.
Yeah. So if you can learn how to do something like this, guys, which, you know, it might take a little bit of practice, but after a while you can do it. Then go on Fiverr, start charging $10 for a video. I've seen people charge that much for just one video, and you can, how many do you think you could do in like an hour?
Maybe like 10, like 5 to 10.
Yeah, so if you can do like 20 to 30 of those a day, you could make $100,000 a year. Now you might need to do maybe you're not going to be able to find that many, but like if you do this and then become a blog writer, sell your services as writing blogs, sell your services designing websites. There's a lot of different things you can do, and as long as you can make $274 a day, just go on Google real quick. 274 a day times 365 equals $100,000 and $10. So
And what's great about this is that unlike Uber, you're not paying money to like do these things. Like you don't really have expenses. Like yeah, you'll need a laptop, which you probably already have.
Yeah.
And Wi-Fi, which you also probably already have. But like you're not gonna be spending a bunch of money on, things you spend on for Uber.
Exactly. So I just went here real quick and just show you guys. If you go on Fiverr and click up short form video, I mean, look at this chick. She's literally charging $100. I think she's the one. Oh yeah, she's like making the actual videos.
Oh, okay.
She looks also very happy here.
Yeah.
So yeah, but yeah, guys, I mean, there's so many things you can do. And what I recommend is start your prices lower and then get a lot of good reviews like this one, 75-star reviews, and then work your way up.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And if you're extremely good, you can charge $1,000. Holy smokes. Okay, so the next one is, this is how Walmart Spark drivers are getting deactivated. And we're going to discuss potential ways to get reactivated as well. So do you want to read this?
Yeah. Okay, growing the Spark driver platform now and in the future.
So Walmart basically launched this gig. I mean, they took a page out of Uber Eats and they were like, we're going to hire people to deliver stuff that you can buy at Walmart. Like, you want to go buy a Xbox at Walmart, like, you get it delivered in an hour now. Like, you can they're basically, because you think of most restaurants or like places, like they deliver food, but now Walmart is doing delivery of like electronics, and now you can literally buy a laptop and get it delivered. Like, that's just crazy. But
The world is becoming more and more lazy.
for real, I read like a joke, or I like listened to a joke where it was like trying to explain a Peloton to somebody in like a third world country. It's like, oh yeah, I spent a $2,000 on this bike, and then they're like, oh, the bike must go so fast, and you go, no, it actually doesn't move at all. I put it in my living room, and then they're like, I forgot what the joke was, but it was something about like, going, like, eating food or something, and then they're like, oh no, I pay somebody to bike to go get me food, and then they bike to my house. It was like, it makes so backwards. Like, the person on the Peloton can literally just go bike to the restaurant and pick up food, and like you literally get the same workout.
Yeah.
But basically, guys, so with stuff like this, it's more than just delivering food. So if you deliver like a laptop, and let's say like, the laptop goes missing, like they're going to take that much more serious than if you delivered McDonald's and, you forgot a shake. Like, if you're delivering laptops and iPhones, oh, one of the iPhones went missing, whoopsies. Like, you're going to get fired.
Yeah.
So, there's flexibility. It's in all 50 states. That's crazy. Drivers are paid competitively. There's a Spark Driver bonus program, referrals. Maybe I should look into that. Reliability. But yeah, a lot of drivers are getting deactivated. So what you want to do if you do get deactivated, let's go to Twitter. So if you go to Twitter, guys, what's it called? Walmart Spark. You gotta go to the Walmart Spark go to Walmart, and you can actually DM them on Walmart help. This is it, guys. So if you get deactivated, you guys send them a message here. Go to twitter.com/Walmart help. Send them a message. Send them screenshots. You want to make sure you're always taking photos when you deliver your stuff, guys. Every single delivery. I know it's a headache, but take a photo at least and just be like, hey, look, ask them like, why did I get deactivated? I've done all my deliveries. Like, I have photos for every single one. So that way, if there's a customer complains, you can be like, no, I literally dropped it off. I have a photo proof evidence. So with that being said, we are moving on to why Lyft drivers are getting deactivated. So there's an article on Gridwise, and look at this guy. This might be your face if you got deactivated by Lyft. And I've actually been deactivated by Lyft as well, but I ended up getting my account back, luckily, because I talked with them on email a lot. But this is why drivers get deactivated and how to get reactivated. Can you read that? I don't want to give you a headache, but...
Yeah, I can read it.
Okay.
Hey, Lyft makes its relationships with drivers look so friendly with those festive pink stickers and light up purple amps. Until now, we've heard mostly positive things about being a Lyft driver. Even through COVID-19, the company seemed to be doing good deeds and saying sweet stuff to drivers for being brave enough to go out and do their jobs. But lately, we've heard some not so good things that have happened to Lyft drivers. More than a few turned on the app to find they've been taken off the road, their wheels pulled out from under them. They've been deactivated.
Bum, bum, bum.
So in many cases, Lyft doesn't even offer a reason, and when they do, it's often a bogus charge that comes as a total shock to the driver involved. It can be disconcerting to any once happy Lyft driver, to say the least. That's why we want to present some info about the issue and offer suggestions for you to keep your relationship with Lyft nice and cozy.
Yeah. Guys, by the way, to everybody watching, I'm posting a link to sign up to Fundrise in the comments.
Yeah, link down below.
Hold on. Yeah, sign up for the link in the description, and you can get a free account for Fundrise.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna pin that.
Yeah. So yeah, with Lyft drivers, I think a lot of people will make not a lot of people, but sometimes people make false complaints.
Yeah.
Or actually, you know what I saw just recently? I think this is an old story from 3 years ago, but this guy, this very nice Uber driver or Lyft driver, noticed his passenger was sick, and he was like, oh, if you smell peppermint oil, it can help with your sinuses. So he put peppermint oil in a tissue for the passenger to smell, so she would stop coughing and sniffling because she was sick. And she took it as oh, my driver was trying to drug me.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So post about it. She was and got him deactivated and stuff.
Oh my god. Yeah, guys, do not trust your passengers. Don't offer them anything.
Yeah, people can take things the wrong way all the time.
I actually had that happen to me at Starbucks. I used to work at Starbucks, and my coworker said that she was like feeling whatever sick or something, and I was like, oh, I have like Advil or something. And then I guess she was like, one after I left, she was like, oh, Dylan offered me pain meds. And then the frickin' store manager like talked with me. He was like, yeah, I got a like word that you were going around offering drugs to people. I was like, bro, like, I was like, dude, come on. Like, this chick said she had a headache and I offered her Advil. Like, and he's just like, well, just try not to offer. Like, I'm like, okay, that was the last time I'm ever offering anything to anyone.
Yeah, it's like the telephone game.
Yeah.
The original message gets completely like messed up.
Yeah, and he said he was gonna fire me because of that.
What?
Yeah. He was like, oh yeah, he's like, yeah, I was just gonna fire you because yeah, we don't want like, that kind of stuff going on, but then I wanted to ask you first. And I was like, bro.
Well, basically, guys, don't be nice.
Yeah. So oh yeah, and another way, guys, this is a life hack. I've used this before with Lyft, but Lyft actually has a because I've had bad experiences talking with Lyft on the app, but they actually have a Twitter that they actually respond to, and it's called Ask Lyft. So this is an official Twitter support channel for Lyft, and this is something that I had an issue with my account at one point. I got deactivated for, I don't want to get into it, but it was basically during COVID and stuff. I had an issue with my account and stuff. But so I ended up reaching out to them on Twitter, and they were really, really helpful. Like, so if you need help, like, go to this, because that could be really helpful. Okay, so the next one, guys, is Uber launches bonuses. You read this one?
They didn't already have bonuses?
So, they're offering now more bonuses.
Okay, yeah. Uber offering sign-up bonuses, other incentives for drivers as it faces a record demand.
So if you go to our channel, any of our videos, guys, just go to the one we're on now. If you go into the description box, we actually have a, guys, 28 likes, come on. Need at least 100. 100 right now, guys. Thumbs up the video. So if you go down here, we actually now have links for Lyft and Uber. We used to not have any links because they got rid of their bonuses because, what's it called? They had enough drivers, but I think they need more drivers now because a lot of drivers are basically fed up. So an easy way to hack the system, guys, is go sign up and do the sign up bonus and then quit. Just get the money from the sign up bonus, because what they want you to do basically is sign up, do the bonus, and then be like, oh yeah, I'm just going to continue doing Uber forever. But don't fall into that. Oh, somebody's saying that Play Octopus doesn't work.
Oh.
Play Octopus doesn't work for my clients. Oh, they're on their phone too much. Yeah.
Oh.
I always have passengers who like playing the games, especially like during the nighttime. When they're going out to bars, they're like, because you can earn like $25 as a passenger. So next one is what?
Oh, I was gonna say, I've been in so many Ubers and I have never been in an Uber that had a Play Octopus tablet.
Guys, go get your Play Octopus tablet. You can make an extra $100 a month.
Yeah.
Go get this money. Don't leave money on the table, guys. Link in description. Get your free tablet fast tracked to you guys through our link with Rideshare Hub.
Hmm.
I've been in like two Ubers, I think, that had a Play Octopus tablet.
Oh,
And then third of my own, I have Play Octopus in my car. Obviously, come on.
yeah.
All right, you want to read this next video topic?
Yeah. More people can now book party buses on Uber.
So,
That's crazy.
yeah. So now, guys, if you want to go out to the bar or the club with your friends, you don't gotta order a normal car. You can now get a freaking party bus.
That's really smart because, like, a lot of frats and sororities will have events or formals, and they usually get party buses, like, to go in groups on the way to the event.
Oh, for sure, yeah. And if you have freaking, what, 20 people, whatever, like, everyone pitches in a little bit, like,
Yeah.
but yeah, for frats and stuff, for sure. For sure.
Hmm.
Yeah. Because I've even been at, like, frat parties or whatever, or, like, at the clubs, and we're waiting on party buses for an hour to get there.
Oh.
Because they're like far away or whatever. Or they're
Hmm.
finishing up another party or whatever. So if you can just get one real quick, might as well.
Yeah.
So look at this. Looks like it's a mini bus, yeah. So you want to read, oh gosh, let me zoom in. You read that?
Yeah. Uber is partnering with travel booking firm Viator and restaurant reservation company OpenTable so consumers can book more experiences on its core app. The partnerships are part of the broader expansion of ride and delivery features announced Monday that are framed around making the holiday season more convenient.
So
The
guys,
holiday does what?
would you take a Uber party bus, or would you consider driving as an Uber party bus driver?
Then okay, I understand if you need, would you have to rent the bus to be the driver, or do you have to already have a bus?
So you would have to, looks like, sign up with Viator. So what is OpenTable? OpenTable is like
It's like
Yelp.
it's an app where you make like reservations at restaurants.
So what? How is that for a party bus?
I don't know.
Maybe they do party bus now. I don't know. They always have side businesses, but so yeah, I guess you would have to. It sounds like, well, Viator is like a travel booking firm. So yeah, I don't know how you would become the driver.
Yeah, I don't know.
So Uber's expanding its charter service to a number. Yeah, Uber Travel. The feature launched early this year that lets users link their reservation confirmation from email. I don't know. That'd be fun though, to be an Uber party bus driver. I would love that. I'd make so many friends too. Like, if you want to make friends, like, I feel like driving Uber is like a great way to meet a lot of people very fast.
Yeah.
Like, it's not a bad way to meet people for sure. Like,
Yeah.
just don't try to literally like ask them out on a date, but like, if you like meet somebody cool, like I've met people driving Uber, like I even one time had this like group of people like ask me to go to the bars with them. And honestly, they seemed pretty fun, but I was working and I was like, no, I'm good. But like, honestly, I probably would have been friends with them if like, yeah, I mean, anyways. But like, there are a lot of nice passengers for sure. So anyways, maybe we'll make an update video on like how to actually become a driver for this. And maybe we'll do like a vlog where like Izzy signs up to be the driver.
I feel like don't you need like a different kind of license to drive buses and trucks and stuff?
Probably, yeah. Yeah, because they're freaking huge.
That's crazy. Imagine you make $1,000. Okay, probably not $1,000. You probably make like $500, $600 from doing that.
For real, imagine you're doing that every day. You're making like 1,000, like do a few rides a day, you make $1,000.
Yeah.
So, anyways, let's move on to the next video topic, which is you can make $40 an hour driving around with Hop Skip Drive, which is setting the bar above and beyond for safe youth transportation solutions. So, you want to read this?
Yeah. Safety is so much more than checking a box.
You didn't read this part.
Oh, setting the bar.
Oh, did I already read that?
Yeah.
Okay. Here we go.
Yeah, safety is so much more than checking a box for compliance. Safety means going above and beyond to set a much higher...
Oh, it went to the next slide. Hold up. Here we go. So 20 million safe miles. So here's how it works.
You need transportation for students who don't fit on traditional bus routes or need a little extra help.
Or you just don't want your children going on a bus with some crazy bus drivers. A lot of the bus drivers are freaking mean because they're dealing with kids all day screaming. Some bus drivers, by the way, are super nice.
Yeah. That would have been nice when I was a kid, because I only took the bus 1 year, and the walk was 30 minutes to the bus stop because I lived like too far away.
Dang. You ever have to walk in the snow?
What?
You ever have to walk in the snow?
Yeah, in the winter time, yeah.
Oh my gosh. You know what's crazy? You know how that like thing, have you ever seen those like memes where it's like, oh, my parents said they would walk miles to school.
Yeah.
And now you literally get a freaking chauffeur to your doorstep with Hop Skip Drive. This is the reality. So do you get 2 drivers per car? So is there like you get 2 drivers? Or are they or somebody to like I don't know, it's kind of interesting.
Yeah.
So pickup notes and multi-factor authentication observe students and care driver. So for this one, guys, I do believe you have to go like, yeah, you have to apply like this. It's more serious because you're dealing with, the youth. But look at this, $40 an hour, guys. So if you live in like a busy area, like somewhere where there's a lot of schools, if you stay busy, I mean, we're talking some serious dough here.
Yeah, and like, kids just need to go to school and go home like in the morning and in the afternoon, so you can have time like in the middle of the day to do other things too.
100%. This is great for like somebody who wants part-time work.
Mm-hmm.
Make money in your free time. So yeah, it looks like you can do kind of do your own schedule too. So it's kind of taking, the model with Uber and Lyft, but like making it a little bit more professional and for the youth.
Yeah.
And it sounds kind of like, have you guys heard of care.com, which is like you can become a nanny or like I think it's mostly for nannying, but like, or cleaning services. But like through there, you have to apply and like kind of give recommendations and like you get reviews, and it's more like you book professional like nannies on there and stuff. But yeah, Hop Skip Drive could be really, really cool for somebody who wants to do that. So, you have to have 5 years of caregiving experience. So you're basically a nanny who's driving. You need to be 23, 4-door vehicle, good driving record, and multi-agency background check and fingerprinting. So that's good though. I mean, they want to have professional people to. So it's in a lot of areas. Yeah, all over Texas, Florida, Colorado, Oregon, or no, that's Washington. Madison, what state is that? Wisconsin?
Yeah.
No, that's Wisconsin. Milwaukee. I don't know my states, guys. I'd skip that class. Okay, we're moving on, guys. This is why Ola drivers are getting deactivated and how to get reactivated to Ola. You want to read this one?
Yeah. How to become an Ola driver in London.
You gotta say it with an accent.
Apparently that's offensive, but I was born in London, so I feel like
I'm
I get a
offending you?
pass. What?
I'm offending you?
No, I've heard people with British accent, like people from the UK, say they find it offensive when people mock their accents.
Oh, okay.
So I don't want to get canceled.
All right, I'll get canceled for you. How to become an Ola driver
That sounds Australian.
in London, shrimp on the barbie, in London or in Australia. How to become an Ola driver. I'm so bad. Okay. How to become an Ola driver. Okay, so it launched in India, guys, in 2010. So it looks like Ola is in it's in London now. And so basically it's now becoming like the European Uber. Ola is really big in a lot of countries.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, and so basically, let's look it up. Where is Ola cab? Ola is in... Oh yeah, which countries is Ola available? India, Australia, New Zealand, and the UK. And so, I guess, is this the driver?
Maybe that's the CEO.
Yeah, I don't know who this is, but yeah, if you're an Ola driver, basically now you can sign up, but you can get deactivated. Oh yeah, you're right. He's the Ola CEO. Bhavish Agarwal. Yeah, Bhagesh Agarwal. What? Why are you laughing? This is Bhagesh Agarwal, and he made a witty remark on Bengaluru tech hiring situation. Why are you laughing? Just reading it. And so basically, if you sign up for this and they're basically like Uber now, where if you do make a wrong turn, you're gonna get deactivated, bro. So let's go on Twitter and see. Guys, we always recommend reaching out on social media if you can get reactivated or to get reactivated.
Yeah, because that seems like the place where these companies are like the most responsive.
Oh, and they even have one for each market you're in too. So go to the market you're in. Let's say you live in Calcutta. Oh, you can't. Oh yeah, so if you have an issue, go to this one here, guys. Ola_supports. And you can send them a DM right here. And it sounds like they're doing it 24/7.
Oh wow. That's good.
That's really, really good to know, guys.
Yeah.
Oh, look at this latest tweet though.
heck?
Yeah, it
Oh my
sounds like a lot of people have issues. Oh, they actually replied to him though. That's
That's
nice.
good. Yeah, it seems like they reply to everyone, so
Yeah, it seems
you'll
like
have some there.
yeah, I mean they only reply about once a year though, 2020 and 2021, but at least they're replying to some people.
Yeah.
So, anyways, the next topic we are discussing is Fundrise. So, I wanted to make this video, guys, because we have a partnership here with the Rideshare Hub with Fundrise. And for limited time, if you sign up with our link, you can get not only a free account, but you can get a $10 bonus when you invest as little as $10. So this company has completely changed the whole game with investing in real estate. So if right now, especially with inflation and interest, mortgage rates are so high, if you want to go buy a house, you got to have a lot of money. Unless you're buying in, Alabama or something. But even in Alabama, like, prices are still high. So Fundrise has changed the game where you can now invest in real estate without having to go buy a property yourself and without having to be an accredited investor. So an accredited investor is somebody who's either like a millionaire, you make hundreds of thousands of dollars per year, you're basically very, very wealthy. But now you can invest as little as $10. So you can create your free account with our link below, guys. Go do it right now. Use the link below and get rich.
Yeah, link below, guys.
Disclaimer, we're not financial advisors, and I'm not promising that you can get rich. But it could be a great way to diversify your income, diversify your portfolio. Please do not take this as financial advice. This is pure entertainment purposes only. But yeah, do you want to read this little one right here?
Yeah, delivering strong results for our clients even when public markets falter. Our $7+ billion real estate portfolio aims to harness the most powerful long-term drivers of the U.S. real estate market. In today's macroeconomic environment, we believe the Fundrise portfolio is as well positioned as any in the world to deliver stable market-beating returns.
That's awesome. So as you can see, here, this is an example of annual returns. Look at the public stock market. 2022 to Q3, down 23%. Fundrise, on the other hand, up 5%. So you would have actually made way more money, almost 30%, more than if you would have had it in Fundrise as opposed to other REITs or public stocks.
That's crazy.
Yeah. So pretty awesome stuff. And they're featured in all these article places. So yeah, signing up with Fundrise is simple and only takes a few minutes. We automatically connect with more than 3,500 banks. No complicated paperwork is required. You can select an account level and plan. Tell us about yourself. Grow your portfolio over time. 5 stars on NerdWallet. 5 stars on Google. 4.9 stars on Apple. This is how it works. We blend our investment expertise with smart technology to provide 371,000 investors.
Oh, wow.
Crazy, guys. Your returns are maximized through a low-fee approach. So, yeah, pretty epic. Pretty epic.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, no accreditation is required. That's what I was saying. All you have to do is be over the age of 18, U.S. citizen, currently residing in the United States, who is over 18, How does pricing work? So you only pay 15 basis points annual investment. That's actually pretty freaking low, guys. That's not bad at all. That's basically a tenth of a percent. So, it's a long-term investment. Should be viewed as 5+ years. How does liquidity work? So if you're, anyway, you can read it if you'd like, but check it out. Use our link below, get it set up with a free account, and get $10 when you invest $10. So you can get a little $10 bonus there. So the next one, guys, is how to submit an official Lyft or Uber deactivation appeal, written by buckleup.com, which, by the way, are another video sponsor, Buckle Up. When you use our link below to sign up for a free car insurance quote, you can get $20. They're going to send you $20. That's limited time only. And they provide rideshare insurance to drivers. But anyways, they wrote this article. Well, Harry Campbell wrote it on buckle.com. But yeah, how to submit a Lyft or Uber deactivation appeal. You want to read this?
Yeah. What happens if you are deactivated from driving by Uber or Lyft? You may be confused about why it happened or how you can argue your case. Here's what to do to avoid a deactivation and how to handle it if you've been deactivated.
So how do you know? So these are the main issues if getting deactivated. Number one,
background check issues.
Number two,
documents not updated or blurry.
Number three,
passengers report you.
So these are the main reasons, guys. If you got blurry documents, background check issues, that's a big one, and then passengers reporting you. That's probably most common, honestly. Is if some passengers really just want a free ride. What better way to do that is to say they've had a horrible ride. Yeah, a lot of passengers, cheapskates is what we call them in our neck of the woods. People who are trying to get a free ride. You know, you pay $40, $50 for Uber now because they're so dang expensive, and then passengers are like, well, they're out at dinner and they're like, well, that filet mignon is looking pretty nice, but I don't got $40, $50 to pay for it. Well, I just report my Uber driver as being a creepo. I get a refund on that, then use that money to buy filet mignon. Then I post it, flex on everybody on Instagram, and you look like the cool cat. But who has to actually be, face the consequences of that action? You get a nice filet mignon, your Uber driver gets deactivated. So, with that being said, guys, if you've ever been deactivated, here's how to get reactivated with Uber, Lyft, and other platforms. So, what do you got to do, Izzy?
You want to contact the company and plead your case.
Yep.
You can usually do that through the app.
Yeah.
Or email them or website.
Twitter.
Yeah. Or involve social media. That's what we were saying before. All these companies have support pages on Twitter. So you should just DM them.
Bonus tip, get a dash camera. We have a link below, guys, to get a dash camera. Go check out our Amazon store. We have an Amazon link to the best dash cameras for Uber and Lyft drivers.
Yeah.
Guys, here, if you want a car insurance quote, so they actually make car insurance just for rideshare drivers. So if you sign up with our link below, you get $20.
Yeah.
It's pretty epic.
Yeah.
So, check out the links below. And now let's get started with, why is Uber deactivating so many drivers? This is on the uber.com website, and they're literally telling you guys why they're getting deactivated. And we will also discuss ways to get reactivated as well. You want to read this one?
Yeah. Understanding why drivers and delivery people lose account access. On this page, you'll find information about the most common reasons why drivers and delivery people lose access to their accounts and can't receive requests how to avoid it, and what to do if it happens. Often when drivers and delivery people lose account access, it's temporary and related to account eligibility or investigating a report. The most common reasons why a driver or delivery person might lose account access are an expired document or an issue with their background check. Others are due to safety issues, fraud, discrimination by the account holder, or persistently low ratings from other users of the app.
So comment below, guys, have you been deactivated? So what do you do if you lose account access? This is what the Uber website tells you to do. Check your inbox. Contact Uber support team, and they have a link right here, guys. You can do it right here. Click that link. Background check issues, expired documents, safety issues. I got all these things here, guys. Make sure, even if you're an active driver, check all these ones. And make sure you're not, doing any of these things.
Mm-hmm.
Even if you're using, potentially 2 accounts or 2 phones, they got rules and stuff to make sure that, you're qualifying. So, okay, enough of the deactivations. Let's move on to what are the best times to drive for Uber and Lyft. What do you think? Let's take a guess. Izzy, when do you think is the best time to make the most amount of money as a driver?
Probably early in the morning for like airport rides and like commuters, and maybe on weekends at nighttime.
Yeah, guys, comment when do you think is the best time to drive for Uber?
Yeah.
Let's see what you guys have to say, because you guys are the professional ones. I always love driving in the mornings.
Yeah, it's kind of nice to just get some hours in early in the morning, make some money.
Yeah, I was trying to get up at like 6 and start just clock in, bro, and try to make some money by like 8 or 9 a.m. Already make $100. Like that was kind of my strategy. And I always loved doing like morning rides too, because usually either you get airport ride or somebody going to work in the morning. And like usually those rides are very like chill, like low key. They're just going to work. Like they usually got their AirPods in, like they're on their phone. You don't got to talk to them. Like it's just kind of more like vibing rather than like taking drunk people. Like it's way less chaotic doing morning rides, and it's light out. So it's like it's way more safe too.
Yeah.
And like usually what I found is this was my strategy, guys, is like doing morning rides and not talking to the passenger at all. Like I would literally just say like, hey, how's it going? And like that's it. And I got my coffee, they got their like they're going to work, and then you just drive them really safely and smoothly. And a lot of times they tip you like $5. I think because they get a lot of like drivers who are like, hey, how's it going? And they're just trying to go to work. Like they don't really want to talk to you. So I think they appreciated like, oh yeah, I really like this driver. He's just like take me to work. And then obviously with airports, like usually you get a tip if you help them with their luggage, and just you're kind of nice to them and stuff. And ask them like before you get to the airport, like, hey, what airline are you flying with? Make sure you drop them off at the correct terminal, so that way they don't have to walk anywhere, and just be like, you don't need to ask them where they're flying to. Like, you don't need to ask them like in personal questions. Just, just like take them. And that's about it.
Yeah.
So, comment below what time do you think is the best. There's actually apps that help you, that tell you when the best times are to drive.
Oh, that's nice.
Like Solo link below will tell you when the best times are to drive, and you get $10 when you use our link to sign up. Mm-hmm. Gosh, I haven't promoted Solo in like forever.
Yeah.
But this app, guys, and you can sign up with their link below and get they'll send you $10, but they help you get guaranteed earnings too when you do like shifts. But they actually tell you like what times are the best times based on other drivers in your area. Like they're actually using like data to do that. So definitely check out Solo, and they're in a lot more areas now.
Yeah.
They do have a free version everywhere in the country. You can sign up now and get your $10, but the guaranteed pay shifts are only in these areas, but they are expanding. Okay, so the next one is we are discussing retirable. So retirable, guys, is a way that is a newer company. Well, they've been around for a couple years, but they're a company that helps make the retirement process really easy. And it doesn't matter if you are already retired. Maybe you're retired and you're driving Uber and Lyft part-time on the side, or you're trying to retire in a couple of years, or you're about to retire or whatever. Retirable will help you they'll customize a plan for you with reliable monthly income, and they pair you with a retirement expert. So they're actually taking this model of retiring, which is really outdated. Like a lot of places don't really help you retire. A lot of employers, like you're kind of left on your own. So Retirable helps you really set up a plan to retire. And with our link below, you can actually get a free account set up, and they will help you just, live the next chapter of your life like really nicely. And so they make it like very user friendly. And I've spoken with one of the founders over at Retirable. And again, when you use our link below, you can get set up with a free account, and you'll get a free consultation with a retirement expert. So you can talk to them and ask them all your questions totally for free. So this could be
sign up to talk with them, or you can just get the free consultation anyways.
You can get the free consultation, yeah. And there's no commitments at all. And they'll actually, like, literally, it's crazy what they're doing right now. It's so legit. They're creating a whole, like, basically plan for you. And if you choose to, like, go with them, like, they do, there's a, like, they take a percentage. They set up an investment plan with you. And they're your investment advisors and everything. Like, they do everything for you, create your whole retirement, future, everything. And they take a percentage of, like, your, like, I don't know the whole details, but they'll do that. Or you can they'll just create a whole free, like, plan for you, a free account with you. And there's no fees on that side. You'll get a free consultation. So this is, like, extremely helpful for anybody who's, like, stuck with retirement or doesn't know how to retire, or, like, just is confused because it's such a big process. And I feel like there's no really place to, like, learn how to retire. So, like, having an expert advisor, like, walk you through it and help you can be, like, extremely beneficial. Like, so yeah. Anyways, I just really, like, think this is really great, so that's why I wanted to mention it. And we do have a partnership with them. So we do have a link below that you can use, and you can type in Rideshare Hub when you sign up, and they'll take good care of you. So yeah, they have reliable income you can get set up with. They help you, like, with medical insurance. Like, it's like a holistic plan. So they'll help you basically with, like, Medicare and all that stuff, like everything you need. So yeah, it's pretty cool. Okay, we are moving on to Lyft layoffs. You want to read that?
Yeah. Lyft Q3 is seen as a big print for the company in wake of layoffs, Wedbush says. Who's Wedbush?
That's my friend. No, I'm just kidding. Oh, I can't. How do I gotta make a free account? Oh gosh. Okay, guys. So basically what's going on is Lyft is doing a lot of layoffs right now. Because Lyft is laying off 683. Lyft is laying off 13%. Let's read CNN. I think this will be a free article. Everybody's freaking charging for articles these days. I'm just trying to read the news. This one, you just got to, look at a 40-foot advertisement while you read, but whatever. So Lyft on Thursday said it's going to lay off 700 employees.
Wow.
You want to read what they said right here? This is what they said.
They said, "We know today will be hard. We're facing a probable recession sometime in the next year, and rideshare insurance costs are going up. We worked hard to bring down costs this summer. We slowed, then froze hiring, cut spending, and paused less critical initiatives. Still, Lyft has to become leaner, which requires us to part with incredible team members."
That does not sound good. That sounds like Lyft is struggling.
Yeah, if they have to get rid of their incredible team members, then there must be a big problem.
For real, like 13% is no joke, guys. That's like 1 in every 9 people about? That's a lot of people.
Mm-hmm.
We were much too optimistic. Yeah, I'm sure you were. Stripe is doing the same thing too, I guess.
Yeah.
So Lyft's founder said, "We are not immune to the realities of inflation and a slowing economy." Shares for Lyft are down nearly 70% so far this year. Guys, could this be the end of Lyft?
Who knows?
Find out next week on the Rideshare Hub.
I feel like the end of Lyft is coming. Uber, I don't think it's coming quite as soon because it seems like they are doing a lot of like extra things like extra delivery things, and then the Uber travel and the party bus.
And they bought Postmates too, if you remember that.
Yeah, but Lyft, I haven't heard about Lyft doing anything or trying to like expand the company.
Yeah, and they're Lyft is only in US and Canada, right?
Is it?
Yeah. Uber's like almost everywhere.
Yeah. They even had Uber in Egypt.
Yeah. That's crazy. Yeah, Uber's like Uber, I have to give like hats off to Uber. They've done a really good job at expanding. Like they've always been, what's the next thing we can do? Like you always hear, oh, Uber now you can order helicopter rides through Uber. Like I think they're now to do the trucking trucking services through Uber, like the what are those, the semi trucks. Like Uber has a whole division just delivering products to like grocery stores and stuff, like transport. Like they're always, I feel like always looking to expand. Like, so I think that's where Uber will survive, because even if Uber has to shut down, like, you know, one of their things, they still got a bunch of other things they can do and make money from. So,
yeah.
And I feel like if they are really low on costs, they can just, you know, pause expanding and just focus on what they already have.
Yeah, true.
So, anyways, that's Lyft layoffs, guys. How long have we been live streaming for?
Like, I think a little over an hour.
An hour, yeah. Hour and 14 minutes. How do you feel?
I'm chilling. How do you feel?
I'm chilling. Yeah, let's do a couple more.
Okay.
Let's see. What else can we talk about? Oh, we can do this one. This is why Uber Eats drivers are getting deactivated.
Oh.
and why and how you could potentially get reactivated as well. So you want to read this one?
Yeah. Understanding why drivers and delivery people lose account access. I'm guessing, it'll say a lot of the same stuff like updating documents and reports from customers.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think a lot of people make false reports with food delivery, way more than rideshare, because it's easier
The other thing is
that way.
You don't have the guilt of knowing who you're reporting, because when you have a driver, you know, it's like the whole saying with shoplifting. If you go into a like Walmart, that's why they have greeters at the front, because they try to make eye contact with people, because there's studies that show that the more you make eye contact with somebody, the less likely they are to be to shoplift, because they feel like somebody's watching them.
Oh.
And they also feel like a personal connection, like they feel bad about stealing from somebody that they know.
Mm-hmm.
So I think also Uber passengers, let's say you have a 30-minute conversation with your Uber driver, and you're talking about whatever X, Y, and Z. You talk about your family, you're sharing stories, and then afterwards, oh, I'm gonna rate this guy 1 star. You almost feel bad.
Yeah, and if your delivery driver just drops the food off at your door, you don't even see them.
Yeah, and you're like, oh, my burger's cold or something. You're all mad, and you're like, oh, I was looking forward to my dinner. You just rate the driver 1 star.
Yeah.
So with Uber Eats, yeah, just make sure you're taking photos of all your stuff. And I mean, honestly, with Uber Eats, if you want to get reactivated, you can, call customer support, go to the Uber Greenlight hub. I would do that. I would also really consider signing up for DoorDash, Postmates. Get familiar with those apps too, because for one, if you're doing multiple apps, you can get more deliveries. But 2, if you get deactivated from one, it's just do another one. There's really so many. There's Grubhub, Uber Eats, DoorDash. I mean, sign up for Instacart too. I don't know. They're honestly all pretty similar with similar pay. So
yeah,
if you only are signed up with one and then you get deactivated, you could be out for a week.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Let's do the next one. Oh, here's how to hack airport rides using Surge. So if you're a Uber driver and you want to make more money, this is your best friend, airports. Because you can make a ton of money doing airport rides.
Yeah, it's true.
Think about when you've gone to the airport as a passenger and you need a ride and you're like, well, I'll just take an Uber even if it's going to cost me $50-$60. Think about the drivers making $40 on that ride. I mean, that's a good paying ride. If you can do a few of those a day, you can make some solid money. And sometimes you can make $80 on a ride to the airport. And another thing is too, a lot of times with surge pricing, passengers, they don't have the luxury of waiting. They got to get to their flight. They're going to pay the surge price, even if it's, really expensive. And you as the driver, you get to take advantage of that.
Yeah.
So, and there's always those crazy stories where their flight got delayed and, they ended up, they got a friend in town, so they're just gonna take a Uber instead of their flight got canceled, so they're just gonna take a long Uber ride to another city, and it's like $100, $200 ride. If you position yourself around airports, you're gonna start consistently getting higher paying rides.
Yeah.
So one way to kind of make sure you kind of hack the system with Uber and Lyft is use your destination filters and put your destination to an airport. That way you'll get a ride to the airport. You'll skip the airport queue and just get paired up with another ride leaving. And that way you'll get more airport rides.
Yeah, that's pretty smart.
Yeah, and you can look like this guy too.
Yeah, guys, if you're not wearing a suit and bow tie while driving for Uber, you're doing it all wrong.
Yeah, for real. You ain't gonna get the tips and ratings if you don't look like this guy.
Yeah, you need the cleaned up beard.
That thing is sharp. He's got a sharp jawline. Honestly, can't tell if it's a sharp jawline or just a sharp cut that he's got on his beard.
I think it's the cut of the beard.
He's got no jawline, but like a just razor cut line on his beard.
Yeah, there's a life hack. If you don't have a jawline, but you're able to grow a beard, just shave the beard to make your own jawline.
Yeah, like Dan Bilzerian.
Yeah.
You guys seen this guy? I don't want to get demonetized, but like... But look at this guy's beard, bro. This dude's got like the pointiest beard of the 21st century. Yeah, because I mean, well, I don't want to show that because he's literally holding something I can't show, but... What do you think? This is peak male performance, guys. Your face. Anyways, back to Uber. So yeah, you got to look like this guy. Trim your beard up. Wear a freaking bow tie, bro. I'm sorry, but if I got into an Uber and I had this guy wearing a bow tie, I'd be like, bro. I don't know. I feel a little interesting. Do not wait in the queue if it's too long. Yeah, do not wait in the queue for an hour. It's the worst thing you can do.
Yeah.
$200 a week to rent this piece of junk?
Oh, 200 pounds.
What's the translation?
I feel like that's around like 250 or 300.
It's more than... No, I think that's cheaper than the dollar.
No.
You sure?
I don't know. Just look up 200 pounds in dollars.
Yeah, 1.18. Yeah, so it's less. Oh no, you're right. The frick? $1.18. Oh, so it's worth more than the dollar. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, $235 for this hunk of junk.
I mean, that's less than the Tesla. That's like $100 less per week.
You know the Tesla. There's a guy, by the way. Go check out this guy. Kudos to him. Your driver, Mike.
Oh yeah.
He's doing
videos.
Wait, what?
He makes a lot of videos.
He made a video about the Tezzy. This one. Yeah. So look at this, guys. So this is what happened. So you know how it says on the channel or on the website, 334?
Yeah.
Or 333 or whatever. So they also charge tax as well. And after it was all said and done, he was paying $445 a week.
So it's a scam.
Well, it's $334 a week, I guess, before taxes.
Yeah, they should advertise that. Like, they're like, oh, it's $334 a week. That's so cheap, which isn't really that cheap. But then really, it's over $100 more.
I think this was included because I called him out on it. I was like, bro, $445 a week is insane. and he said it. So to clarify, it was $392.
Oh, but then with supercharging, it was an extra $50.
Yeah. So the supercharging was $53.
Wow.
But still, I mean, even with the tax, that's an extra $60 or whatever. It's taxes and fees.
Yeah.
Like, because imagine you're like, okay, you know, I've committed to this. I'm gonna do it. You show up to pick up your Tesla, and they're like, oh, you know, it's $392, and you're like, well, I'm already here. Like, I'm already committed to this. Like, I don't know. I just feel like that's so like,
It's like scammy because it's like, let's say you're like, you've already like budgeted
yeah,
thing around like the 334 that they advertise, and then you're hit with like
that's an
the
extra, yeah,
taxes.
almost $60 a week. Which, let's add that up. Okay, so what is that? So it's what, 58, right? $58 extra per week. Let's divide that by 7. It's an extra $8 a day, $8.2 per day. Times that by 31. So you're paying an extra $256 a month just in fees to rent the dang thing. Like, that's a lot of extra money. That's almost a whole nother payment that they don't even tell you about. Anyways, what are we talking about? We're talking about airport rides.
Yeah.
We should do another video, just separate this one into why Uber and Tesla are lying to you.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll add that into the notes. Okay, let's do one more. So the next topic is, and this is an interactive one video, guys. We're going to end it on this one. This topic is, can you ask out your Uber or Lyft passenger out on a date? So if you're driving for Uber and Lyft, we wanted to talk about this. So I brought on Izzy for this video. Izzy, I want to ask you, do you think if you have an Uber or a Lyft driver, do you think it's appropriate for them to ask out their passenger out on a date?
I think it's super inappropriate.
Okay, why do you think that?
Well, if you're the passenger, you're going in someone else's car and they're making you uncomfortable in their car. Like, it's kind of hard to just get out. They're the ones driving. You know, like if you're like, oh, I feel uncomfortable, can you pull over and let me out? You don't know if they're actually going to let you out. Or they might just be like, no, I'll just take you to your destination, like just wait. And, you know, like start arguing or whatever. Also, it's like, I don't know, it just seems really inappropriate because you don't know your passenger's situation, you don't know, like, you don't really know anything about them.
Yeah, you don't know you don't know any other situations. I've had so many friends, by the way, female friends who have told me that their drivers have asked them out on dates. Like, a lot of them have said that, yeah, it's a problem. Like, our drivers ask us out on dates. And one time, Liz, actually, if you guys remember her, she was on the channel before. She had her driver drop, you know, they had a great conversation, and she actually sat up in the front seat because this was like years ago, where she's just like a really friendly person. And I guess the driver took that as, oh, she wants, you know, maybe I should ask her out because she's friendly with me. And she said the driver, you know, took her home, took her to her house because, you know, that's where she ordered the ride. And as she was walking inside, the driver goes, oh, hey, wait, can I ask you a question? And Liz turns around and the driver goes, oh, you know, can I have your phone number? Can I take you out on a date? And Liz was like really creeped out. Like, you know, it's really weird. Like now the driver knows where she lives.
Yeah.
It's a really weird, like, you guys got to be super, super careful. And so I actually just pulled up the Uber safety. This is what it says for as a driver. These are the safety issues, guys. Safety is huge. And if you ever, you know, make your passenger feel unsafe, they will report you for it. Driving for Uber and Lyft, this is not the time to find your, you know, husband or wife, you know, or your next date. Now, I will say, if your passenger asks you out, and you know you want, like, firstly, that might be creepy to you. You know, think about somebody saying, "Oh, let's hang out, let's go on a date." You're gonna be like, no, thank you."
Yeah.
So this is the they do have a no sex rule, Uber has. So it prohibits sexual contact regardless of whether the driver or delivery person knows the other person or receives their consent. So even if you do have consent, examples include touching, kissing, or sex. You can't have sexual misconduct includes non-physical behavior that is sexual or romantic and done without consent or has the effect of threatening or intimidating someone. So guys, asking about their dating history, even asking them out on a date. There you go. This is not allowed, guys.
Yeah.
Under no circumstance.
And even if
Commenting on
your Uber driver boyfriend or is your boyfriend, but if they're your Uber driver in the time, you're technically not allowed. You're still not allowed to do any of that.
Yeah, you can't comment on a rider's appearance either. So, with that being said, guys, I mean, I would honestly just not do it at all.
Yeah, you don't want to take the risk. Do passengers have the same rules?
Probably, yeah. Probably, but honestly, they're probably not enforced as much because passengers don't get deactivated as nearly as much as drivers do.
Yeah.
So, I would honestly avoid it at all costs. Mm-hmm. All right. So, with that being said, that is the update with everything, you know, going on. That's the update with the Uber driver strike. Again, the Uber driver strike is taking place November 23rd through November 26th. And you can check out the Rideshare Professor. He's basically the one running. Well, he is the one running this. He just asked a lot of rideshare YouTubers to make a video about it. And I am doing it. So yeah, he made a video talking about the whole strike, and he's asking a lot of the drivers to make videos about it. The Rideshare Guy, there's me. So I just said, you know what? Let's share the message. Let's get it out to more and more people. Mm-hmm. So people can come together and yeah. So thank you so much for watching today's video. Izzy, you have any final words?
Yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Be sure to subscribe. Check out all the links down below if you want to make some money and save some money. You can check out my personal channel. It's just Izzy Priest.
When are you dropping your next video?
I have one filmed. I just haven't edited it. So okay. I need to do that.
Yeah, go subscribe to her, guys. Izzy Priest.
Yeah.
What's your next video about?
It's about Pepperdine.
Okay, nice.
Yeah.
Sweet. So yeah, guys. Oh, and then also make sure to check out our sponsors down below for Play Octopus if you want to make some extra money. Solo if you want a guaranteed pay as a driver.
Yeah.
And then our latest sponsor, which is Fundrise, where you can start investing in real estate. Dang, everybody's got like epic beards. Like,
Now the jawline cut beard.
for real. Should we just read the chat for a little bit before we end?
Yeah. Yeah.
My buddy paid $604 a week with a Tesla. What's up with them just like lying about the prices?
Yeah, for real.
Yeah.
What else was I trying to say? What up with strike? Oh, I mean, if you tuned in later at the beginning of the stream, we just talked about how there's a huge driver strike started by the Rideshare Professor.
Yep.
I have to buy a 4,000 battery pack for my hybrid.
4,000
Really?
what?
I don't know.
Cool.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Thanks for joining.
Thanks for watching.
We will see you next week or the week after with another Rideshare Hub live stream. Thumbs
Yeah.
up the video, subscribe to the channel, and we'll talk to you soon.